Hi Daily Dosers, this is Teri. Today is Friday, February 15th, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday. So today, a UPS man came and brought my first dose of the oral chemo that I'm going to start taking next Wednesday, I believe. I know I start my IV next Wednesday, but the really great news is that it's only a $20 copay. And I'm not kidding that the number 3,000, the dollar figure of 3,000 came up at one point in the discussion with chemotherapy costs. And so all this time we've just been kind of hanging here waiting to see what it was going to be. So a $20 copay was like fall on the floor, fall on my knees. Yay! Now the IV and all the hospital stays and all that, we don't know what any of that cost or what it will cost, but I've already talked to the hospital finance department, and they said, Teri, as long as you're even paying $20 a month, we know you're going to be working with us and we're all good. So, I mean, that was the only variable, was this copay directly to this drug company. So the hospital I feel good about, we've already worked with them, and then the now this copay directly to the drug company, they ship the drugs directly to me, and so to know that that's only $20 is just, yay, I'm good to go. Okay, so yesterday I got into a funk that I could not get out of, and I didn't figure it out until 1 a.m. this morning. And for me, anyway, until I figure out what it is that I'm having a difficult time with, I can't seem to fix it. If I can figure out what it is that is making me sad, then I can choose to be happy about it in a different way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but so at 1 a.m. I figured it out. For 3 weeks now, going on, 3 weeks exactly, I have, with the abdominal incision, I can't wear anything but pajamas or sweatpants. That's all I can wear. So no jeans, no dress slacks, anything that has a zipper or buttons in the front because of the abdominal incision. So, which is all fine and good. I seem to adjust to that just fine, I guess. I mean, I didn't want to go to lunch with my friend in sweatpants, but I had just resigned myself to the fact that that's what you're going to wear today. Anyway, so now, 2 days ago, I had surgery on the upper part of my body, and I can't wear a bra. And for some reason, yesterday, not being able to wear jeans and a bra put me right over the top. And it took me until 1 a.m. to figure out that was what was bothering me. And as soon as I figured it out, then I was fine, because happiness is a choice, I believe, and I chose to wake up this morning, and I was determined to be pleased and delighted with the garb that I am able to wear. And it just changed everything. But for some reason, I just have to know what it is that I'm not getting over before I can make a choice to find a way to be happy about it. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling on and on, so I apologize. But part of the vlog, it's just part of the journey, and I appreciate you letting me talk about it. Okay, the most incredible part of the last 24 hours, most incredibly positive part, is my brother called, and he's coming to visit me. Yay! Bringing his wonderful wife. So they're going to be here this Sunday and Monday. And then my friend Mara, I buzzed her up, and she walked in with the most beautiful bouquet of tulips. And I got to show them to you here. Pretty nice. So to have that kind of great news in 24 hours and still be in a funk, Yeah, I had to get that figured out. So I want to wish Mary Roth a happy birthday. I typically don't wish happy birthdays over my vlog because I will leave someone out and I will feel bad. But I wanted to wish Mary a happy birthday. She is a very dear friend of my son and daughter-in-law's, and her husband. And there's so many people here in Des Moines that my son and daughter-in-law were able. They just surrounded my son and daughter-in-law, their friends and their family, and they just helped take care of their dog, their house, my grandson, so that Ben and Kayla, my son and daughter-in-law, could just come and be with me and Jim in the hospital. And Mary is a huge part of that support system. And I'm so proud of my son and my daughter-in-law that they have surrounded themselves with the most incredible family and friends, that they just were surrounded by loving, caring people that helped them through my first few days in the hospital. I mean, my whole stay, seriously. They were almost by my side nonstop. And I have not thanked these people. And so this is my official thank you to Ben and Kayla's support system. You were incredible. And Kayla took my hand during a rough conversation with the surgeon when he was throwing out the word of cancer. She just walked over and took my hand. And although I was pretty gorked out on morphine all those days, I will never forget that. And to Donna, who raised Kayla, her mom, you raised an incredible little girl to become an incredible woman. You should be very, very proud. Okay. So happy birthday, Mary Roth. That's where I was going with that. Okay. Thank you so much for holding me accountable to having a positive attitude. And I will talk to you tomorrow.